I need to adjust. I need to adjust. It's just a song that never ends. And mic check on here. Does anybody know? And we gonna keep singing it forever. Hmm. Hey, what it do? It is what's today? Saturday night. I forgot what today was. Saturday night live stream with your boy E2 Blue. Wait for people to come up in here. This is kind of impromptu, but getting ready for the season because tomorrow's opening night. Cowboys' first game of the season is happens to be prime time, which as a Cowboy fan, we're used to that. We get prime time games all the time, and I think this year we only have one noon game now, and I believe that's the Panthers game. Isaac Ramirez, what's going on? Them boy kicks, what up, bro? Them boy kicks. Will I be seeing you tomorrow, my friend? Actually, you know what? I need to pull up my 'cause I'm about to talk big stuff real quick. Okay, cool. Sugar Daddy, you said like Christmas Eve. Yeah, that's what it feel like. This game really feels like Christmas morning when you get up and you see the presents under the tree. You like, yeah, I'm about to go down here because I know I got some good stuff up under this tree. You know what I'm saying? Oh, tell myself what's up. Lola, make sure you hit up Gina Lola, let her know I'm on. The Cowboys, what's going on? She said, "Let's fucking go." I know. Let me know how excited. Like on a level. No, I'm not even gonna say on a level of 1 to 10. Y'all probably gonna be like, we higher than 10 at this point to get ready for tomorrow night. But the funny thing is, when I'm looking at these Giant fans, right now, prior to the news about Darren Waller injuring his hamstring, they was ready for this game. And the Giants this year seem to be very confident in their team, like as if they're gonna blow us out or something. But I will give the Giants fans this. Y'all know that I have respect for teams. You know that yes, I shit talk about any team in the league, especially teams in the division. But you said you've been hyped all week. Yeah, me too. But blah blah blah. Right. Blah 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 blah. I will say this though about their confidence. I understand why they are because of the simple fact that blessings to you too, Big J. What's up, bro? Thanks for coming in. Hey, you said you happy like a kid in the candy store. I know that's right. Um, I will say this: when I look at the Giants and the moves that they made and some of the acquisitions that they are a much better team. And the biggest acquisition that makes the Giants even better, and I know nobody is happier on that team than Daniel Jones right now. Brian Dayball. Brian Dayball being their coach right now. He was able to come in there and revitalize that team and make the Giants, the confident people that they are today. Now, last time they beat us was 2016. And in their minds, they think that they're just tired of Dak Prescott. Or in their minds, they're thinking like, oh, well, Dak Prescott is trash because everybody else in the media says that, right? Dak Prescott is the most criticized quarterback for no reason at all. It's like you could be talking about a ham sandwich. Yeah, man, a ham sandwich is good as shit. Yeah, but Dak Prescott sucks. What that got to do with what we talking about? Like you ever see that? Like it'd be a whole different conversation, and all of a sudden somebody be like, "Dak sucks." You know when I say that, like I be feeling disrespected sometimes. Like I'm not even Dak, and I'm like I'm disrespected. Like I be want to throw something at him. You'll be walking, and you hear somebody say something so stupid, you turn around like, what the what? Like in your mind, you just want to just get up and be like, I will beat the brakes off your ass. um, Daddy of the NFC East, tired of him kicking. So look, this is the thing. I just now Daniel Jones. It's not like Daniel Jones all of a sudden a better quarterback. What it is Brian Dayball knows how to utilize his skill that he already has. We know that he's more of a mobile quarterback, right? We know that he can slip out of that pocket. Now I'm gonna do a video tomorrow before the game, like I do before every game of the season, matchup video, stuff like that. Talk about ways to beat the team. I'm not going to get too much into that tonight. We're just going to talk more about how we feel about this week and everything leading up to it, injuries, what we think will happen in the game, things of that nature. Yes, we always in everybody's mouth. Why? Because we're America's team. And you know what the funny thing about that to Cowboys? When everybody keeps saying to us, why is Dallas Cowboys America's team? Why is Dallas Cowboys America's team? Why is Dallas Cowboys America's team? Because of what you just said. We are in everybody's mouth. Dallas Cowboys produce money. Whether you like them or not, they produce money. It's clickbait. Everybody that talks about it in the media that's outside of the team, that's all they do. They just talk about stuff that don't make sense. They just create. Now, when you say you're a content creator, that means valuable content, not content that's just garbage, not stuff that you're just spewing out of your mouth for no reason at all. You would never see me on this channel put anything on here for clickbait ever. No, never. I don't care about that. I am a person of substance. Everything that you see me spit out of my mouth is substance. I don't always speak my opinion on things, but I do. But I'll let you know if it's my opinion. But most of the stuff I speak is facts because it's real, it's reality, it's there, it's realistic. But when people start saying something that don't make sense, when they say, "Oh well," I love when the haters be like, "Well, Dak Prescott sucks." Perfect example. My colleague Rome. Shout out to Rome. Um, Although he a Q dog, that's still my homie though. Shout out to Rome, man, fellow Dallas Cowboys YouTuber. Rome's was speaking on his channel. He's basically saying that people criticize him for talking about Dak Prescott all the time. Why? Why are people criticizing him about talking about his own quarterback? If I talk about Dak Prescott, I'm talking about the truth. If there's a negative about Dak Prescott, I have no problem saying it. I don't know Dak Prescott personally. But one thing that for sure that everybody knows about Dak is that he's a true leader and he's somebody that this team trusts and follow. That's for damn sure. Exactly. When we haven't won a Super Bowl since '95, and we're the most talked about thing. Right? It's crazy. It's crazy, right? But there's still 12 teams, or is it 13? 12 or 13 teams in this league that still have not even gotten to a Super Bowl. Look at it like that. Right. And that's my quarterback too. And it should be everybody's quarterback that's a fan of the team. Like you should, I don't understand. And it's not even outside people, it's Cowboy fans that are saying this about that. And that's the part that kills me. Are y'all just listening to that noise? I know it's not nobody in here because y'all smart. I have smart subscribers. I'm talking about the ones that don't follow me. I don't know these people. I just be like looking at articles and I'll be on like Twitter, X, whatever. I didn't even know Twitter was changed to X because I was locked out of my Twitter for so long, and I just logged back into it, and it said X. I said, "What is this? It's the devil. This ain't Twitter." Everything changed. I had to log back in. I ain't been on it since in like almost a year, and I came back and it turned into X, and I was like, "What in the hell did Elon Musk do?" Just fucking shut up. But anyway, so looking at my Twitter account, looking at X. looking at comments of people that videos on Instagram and Facebook, and I'm just like, is this how y'all really think? Because it doesn't make sense. Y'all just said Dak Prescott is somebody that throws the ball to the other team consistently. He had one damn bad year. Statistically, Dak Prescott is there. Yeah, he doesn't have that many playoff wins. Okay. So there's a lot of quarterbacks not have the same thing. But nobody talks about them. I'm just saying, if you're gonna talk about Dak, you gotta be fair and talk about everybody else. And I'll be sitting here waiting for it. When I be seeing quarterbacks be fucking up in the game, I'll be sitting there waiting. I'll be like, ain't anybody gonna mention that? You ain't gonna mention that pick six? You ain't gonna mention that? No? You ain't never do? Okay. Hey, stupid. Um, Cajun Cowboy, what up, bro? Yes, Chris Cantu too. I cannot wait till tomorrow, bro. Like again, like it's Christmas Eve. Like Sugar Daddy said, like you go to sleep, wake up, and it's tomorrow morning. The worst 12 and 5. Right. You led the league in interceptions, but you still went 12 and 5. I'm just saying. And people will say, well, he didn't play the whole season. A lot of those wins were Cooper Rush and all that other bullshit. Look, shout out to Mike McCarthy, right? 12 and 5, 2 years straight. Um, he is now allowed to implement his system into this scheme. And I'm really excited what we do on offense, right? You're gonna see some things in the old system, right? The parts that work. But the biggest thing, and like I was explaining to you guys that were in my last live stream, you said Derek Carr, Carson Wentz all came in with Dak. Nothing being said about them bums. Yeah, especially Carson Wentz. They just kind of just like is Carson Wentz even on the team right now? Like, did he just go bye bye? Did he just like silently retire and we didn't know? What up, Brad? Like, did it just slide off the face of the earth and we don't know what's going on? No, the hate don't make sense. It never does. It never does, bro. And the crazy thing about it is when you go back and look at the grand scheme of it, when you look at the way this team is built, we got talent all over the place, right? And yes, there's no reason why we can't win a chip. Why I say that? Because there's teams that's done it with less talent than we have right now. But it wasn't our talent, it was our coaching in the past. I've been saying this over and over for since I started this damn channel. We were snake bitten for years in that Jason Garrett system, that once Jason Garrett got fired, it was like, okay, we're still a little snake bitten. Oh, we still got Kellen Moore, we still had Scott Linehan, we still had this, that, and third. And then you got rid of those guys, and then now you're pretty much free of the Jason Garrett era, right? That the smell has worn off. Yes, coaching matters. So, and there's still people saying that Mike McCarthy should be replaced. And I'm like, are y'all fucking retarded? Why? 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 I saw an article that said Dallas Cowboys should choose this coach to replace Mike McCarthy. Why are we replacing why are we replacing the coach that took a team 12 and 5 2 years in a row? Why are we doing that? Why is he in a hot seat? What fucking hot seat? Who created such hot seat? Because it don't make sense to me. Oh yeah, definitely gonna be 11-0 after Sunday night. Shout out to Cajun Cowboy down in the bayou grilling some red snapper, jambalaya, potato salad. You know how we do in the South. Actually, I do know, but I don't know how y'all do in Louisiana because I've never been. I definitely need to come down there to New Orleans or just Louisiana in general. I stay away from the alligators though. Now I would like to eat an alligator, maybe get some alligator bites or something. I'll try it. I don't know what it tastes like. You know, everybody keeps saying everything tastes like chicken and shit, but you know. Yes, Brad, let them know. Smash that. Break your finger on that like button. You hear me? I want your finger. I want your index finger to hurt because you didn't hit it so hard. Um, I will say this, right? I'm excited about the game tomorrow. I'm gonna say this, right? And we could come back to this point after tomorrow. I'm predicting right now. Oh shit! Don't break your phone, Chris Cantu. He didn't gave it. He's like, oh, oh, speaking of Credible Hulk, this is completely off base, but I will share this with you real quick. I I'm just now, and don't fault me for this. For those of you that are Marvel fans, I'm just getting into the whole Marvel thing, and not that I'm just getting into it. Like I really like started getting into it. Like, well, when the first Wakanda came out, that was when like I started actually watching it, and then I saw Infinity Wars, and then I saw uh um I saw Ant Man, and then I saw Black Adam. So then I was sitting here thinking, like, okay, how does all of this correlate? So then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna have to go back and watch all the Marvel movies from the beginning through the timeline so I can understand how everybody ties into each other. Right? Yeah, in game. So I saw all of those, right? I saw all the recent ones, but I had to go back because I didn't understand how everybody linked together. So I have, Disney Plus. So I was like, well, I have a Disney Plus account, so I might as well just go back and listen, watch everything. So I went back to the beginning to the first Avenger, Captain America. His story was just amazing in itself. Like that one, I mean, just to hear his story in general. But like to go from there to go all the way and then, well, Black Adam is DC, but you're gonna have fun watching for some. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know it is, but because I saw in the end of Black Adam how how because I think Superman came at the end of that. So yeah, but that's DC. But you're right. But as far as Marvel goes, and how the Guardians of the Galaxy blend in with all that. Like, so right now I done caught up to. I'm right. Where am I? I'm at Ant Man right now. So no. I'm at Spider Man right now because I already seen Ant Man. So I skipped the ones I already seen because I already know. So I just went back and saw the gap that I missed. But sorry to get off topic, but I just wanted to share that real quick. But I thoroughly enjoy it now. So now I understand more. Now I can get into the conversation with real people. Now back to the Cowboys. So yes, we talk about Tyler Smith and Tyron Smith, right? Um, they said that they said that Tyron has a chance of coming back and playing in this game, but Tyler may be out. Now, if I have to lose one of them, I'd rather just have one loss instead of both because if you lose both, who do you have? Adoga, TJ Bass. Now I like TJ Bass. I really like him. I like what he did in preseason. Austin Richards. Those are your backups. Now, at some point this season, the Cowboys are going to have to get some veteran help. Now, I understand that like offensive linemen are not plentiful in free agency. We know that. So, what do you do? You said they on the plane. They should already be there. Ain't today? What time is it? Like, yeah, it's 8 o'clock at night. They should already be in in New York. Like they should be in their hotels right now, getting ready. Well, Well, it's true. They probably did get there later because game isn't till tomorrow night. So they do have time to practice tomorrow during the day before the game and get ready and things of that nature. Whatever they got to do. Um, do you see this maybe for Tyron Smith being a Cowboy after the season? I got to go back and look at his contract. Now, if his contract is up after this season, he will probably just go ahead and retire because Tyron ain't playing for nobody else. So that's that. Now, back to what I was going to say, my prediction, right? I predicted Dak Prescott scores the first touchdown. Himself. Himself. So, yes, Brad, I am too. Definitely excited about this new offense. And we can get into that real quick. Now, I will say this. I just got a feeling that Dak is going to score the first touchdown. It's giving me, this game is giving me like Dak is going to drive this offense up that field. And then once they get to the red zone, he going to bootleg and he going to run to the right into the end zone. If that happens, guys, remember I'm going to be on Mark's live stream tomorrow night for the game. If that happens, I need all of y'all to be in that chat tomorrow saying, oh, E2 called that. Tomorrow night. Y'all hear me? Tomorrow night, if Dak Prescott scores and I don't know why, it just came to me like an epiphany, like it was a dream or some shit. Like, if Dak Prescott, I predict he scored the first touchdown. He's going to run it in to the right. I called it. Oh, you forgot I'm in the DMV? Where did you think I was at? Although Deuce Vaughn is not the starting running back, I got a feeling he might score too. Because I just feel like the Cowboys are just going to stick it to the Giants. Now, I'm not going to get too into the matchups because I'm saving that content for my video tomorrow. But I will say this. It's a division game, right? But all of you guys that keep saying that we're going to throw 40 on them, let's have a little more respect for the Giants, right? And I know that's hard to say, right? Why wait tomorrow? Start today, flooding everybody's page, even Copizzle. We don't talk about Copizzle on this page. That name is banned on my channel. And I mean that shit with all of my heart. But anyway, but yeah. I thought you moved south for some odd reason. Oh, no. Nope, I'm still in Maryland, brother. Still in Maryland. But I will say this. I don't all them Giant fans that are doing all of this right here, the Giants fans that are doing this, I have a feeling that Turpin is gonna take one to the house. You know what's funny, Brad? I wouldn't doubt that. And the reason why, because everybody's been counting Turpin out lately because of the simple fact that he's he had that fumble, so people not really feeling him right now. And to be honest with you, Deuce Vaughn is getting all the love right now. So people are starting to like forget about Turpin. He's the other short guy on the team now. Oh, GD, thank you for the $5 super chat, bro. How have I been? I've been up and down, bro. Up and down, to be honest with you. Life be lifing, is what I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. Appreciate you coming in. I haven't seen you on the channel in a minute. Appreciate you coming in. Oh, in the suburbs, bro. Definitely not Baltimore. I'm on the opposite side of town. What up, Lucky? So, as we talk about our excitement about tomorrow, that was my one prediction. Now, if you want a score prediction from me, I will say Cowboys 31, Giants 21. Saquon Barkley is going to score. We know that. You think it's gonna be a low scoring game? I thought that too, but then I'm like, I looked at how this defense is and how hype might. First of all, the two hypest people on this defense right now is J-Ron Curse and Micah Parsons. They look like they ready to take somebody's head off. So even if Donovan Wilson don't play, which he more than likely won't, J-Ron ready. J-Ron is ready. Deuce is gonna be something special. Uh, oh yeah, yeah. That little guy is and he's strong too. He's strong. But see, I'm originally from the Midwest, so East Chicago is always in my heart. You know what I'm saying? But you said 24-14. That's a believable score as well. Brad Harris, you said 28-10. You calling it? All right. I don't know why in my spirit I feel like we're gonna score 31 points. Now I'm gonna tell you right now the difference between what we're running now and what we did with Kellen Moore. See, Kellen Moore, like you know, we had, they the plays were flashy, right? When they worked, but they were slow developing, and which is one of the reasons why wide receivers were missing the ball and Dak Prescott was throwing interceptions and things. I think a lot of it because you're looking out at the field and you're watching, and then the defense has more time to react to jump routes and see where you're throwing the ball to. And it's like now that we're going to this West Coast, Texas Coast offense, what's happening is the ball's coming out faster. So Dak is more than likely going to be sacked less than he was before. And these teams have to figure out what they want to do. Because if you bracket CeeDee Lamb, Cooks is gonna go off. If you bracket Cooks, CeeDee Lamb gonna go off. If you try to contain both of them, well, you got Michael Gallup and Tolbert can do some things now too. And don't forget about the little guys, because you can do a lot of things with Turpin, and you can do a lot of things with Deuce. And don't forget about Hunter Lipke. I don't know if they're gonna have him active in the game, but they probably need him for blocking, so maybe so. They'll probably make Trey Lance inactive. It's gonna look funny without Zeke being out there. Definitely. And it's really gonna look funny when we play the Patriots week 4 and Zeke is gonna be there, but in another damn uniform. I don't know how y'all feel about Zeke, man, but Zeke was one of my favorite players, man, and it really hurts me to see him on another team. It hurts. And for anybody that said that Zeke can't play no more, it absolute. They need to throw all their words in the trash because they don't know what they're talking about. They don't know football. A lot of reasons why our running game wasn't great is because Kellen Moore didn't know. He doesn't know running game. All he knows is throwing the ball. That's why Kellen Moore was good when we had those high flying passing plays and them deep balls. That was all Kellen Moore. I give him his credit for that. That's what he's good at. He's a gunslinger, but you can't do that all the time. That's how you throw interceptions. You got to be balanced. You got to know when to do things, when to do them. Yeah, Moore was very predictable. That was the issue. Yeah, bro, it's rough. That's why I ain't out there no more. It's dead back home too. It ain't nothing there. It ain't nothing there. Most of my family either moved out here east. Some of them are in Ohio too. So, and some people moved to Texas too. Yes, definitely excited for this new offense. Yo, what up, Kid Mega? I love Zeke. He gave us everything he had. He did. And then you got fans that are just just disrespectful with it. Just y'all just disrespectful with it. Y'all just sit here and just be like, oh well, Zeke is trash and he did the that boy was playing on a sprained PCL. On a sprained PCL. He was out there playing. Yes, Zeke is a man. It's just oh yeah, oh I know it is. Ohio, Illinois, one and the same. Indiana as well. They all the same. And you can add a little bit of Michigan in there because Detroit got a little bit of East Chicago in it too. I went through Detroit. I was like, this look like East Chicago. This is like East Chicago, Hammond, and Gary. It looked like all of them. um, it's gonna suck seeing him in another jersey, but I hope the new place will re-energize his career. I really think I've been low key like deliberately going and watch Patriot stuff lately. Like Zeke is doing well up there. They love him up there. Their fan. I was looking at the comments. Their fan base is liking him. At first, they were joking about him, trying to say he was overweight and all that other bullshit. But nah, it was. He's literally like revitalizing his career. What up, Thomas Garrett? Hello, Tammy. How you doing? You must be new. I've never seen you before, but welcome, welcome. I welcome all new people. Um, yeah, definitely more of the Flint side though. Oh, you from Michigan? Are you from Flint? What part of Michigan are you from? Because you know, East Chicago ain't nothing but like 15, 20 minutes away from Lake Michigan. I don't think he's taking Stevenson's spot. I think they're gonna be a 1-2 punch. Him and how you pronounce this first? Ramondre Stevenson. I think Zeke and him are gonna be like how Zeke was with Tony Pollard here. They're gonna be that thunder and lightning over there. So they're gonna have a nice little running game going on. That's wonderful, Tammy, and welcome in, Tammy. Everybody, welcome Tammy in. We got the ladies. Love to see the ladies that are into football and want to know more about football, and I love it. I love it. I love it because it's not just a guy thing, right? It's an everybody thing. Love to see it. Oh, Saginaw. Okay, okay. The Murris Road. Yeah, man. Zeke gave his all when he was here, bro. And like you said, nah, Stevenson lost it unless reports lie. I don't know. Like I had Ramondre in fantasy last year as like a late pickup, and he did pretty well in fantasy last year. Unless something happened to him in the offseason, I don't know. Yes, and that's what we're gonna miss that more than anything. Zeke's pass blocking, right? Protecting Dak Prescott. Now, the reason why they kept Hunter Lipke because he's a good blocker, and also Schoonmaker. Schoonmaker is a good blocker too. So you guys got this whole thing where we're probably going to utilize two people to minimize the hurt of losing Zeke. Y'all remember that game when see Tony Pollard is a home run guy, right? But he's not to me, he's not an every down back. The thing about yes, Tammy, and what you just mentioned is what I was just about to say. You miss Zeke in the red zone because as much as we love Tony Pollard and as much as he's a home run hitter, and much as he's good on that long ball, he is not great at like trying to. You're on the goal line. You got three chances. What did we do? We ran the ball with Tony Pollard three times. Y'all remember that game? Ran the ball with Tony Pollard three times. So then Kellen Moore and Mike McCarthy sitting there having a decision on what to do. So Mike McCarthy like run it again, take Pollard out and put Zeke in. Put Zeke in, boom, ran it in there for a touchdown. We don't have a bruising back like that. I think the biggest back we got is Rico, and I guess you could add Hunter, but I don't know if they're gonna use Hunter as a traditional running back or they're going to make him like a fullback, kind of like how Mike McCarthy had in his system when he was at Green Bay when he had John Kuhn. See, if Mike McCarthy is taking it back to his Green Bay game days, which it looks like the way that he's building this offense, it's starting to look like 2010 Green Bay, and that was the Super Bowl era of Green Bay. So I say this to say that Mike McCarthy is doing his damnedest to build this team like it's supposed to be. Keeping Dan Quinn as a defensive coordinator was everything. Everything. Now you utilize those two things together and you can make a run. People say, what is a failed year? Right? What does a failed year look like? Well, if you don't at least make it to the NFC Championship game, then it's a failed year. We have to at least make it to the yes. I want to go to the Super Bowl, but let's get to the title game. If we get to the title game, and even if we lose in the title game, I'm like, okay, that is another step forward, right? I will be sad, but let's get to that title game. If we get there, I will be happier. I'll be happy as hell. Zeke also was a real team player. He never complained when he didn't get the ball. Right, he was, and then played on a torn PCL. People wonder why he's moving slower. Motherfucker, you run through the tackle. Whoever was talking shit about Zeke, you go ahead and run it on an NFL team through these big tackles, through these offensive linemen, trying to evade defensive linemen on a torn PCL. Do it. Tell your PCL, go out there and run. And see how slow you gonna be. Get the hell out of here. Yes, Brad. Yes, I will give you that. What up, Alicia? Need that back that can lower shoulder pads and just smash through the middle. We ain't got that. We ain't got that. Now, what we have to do is Mike McCarthy has to figure out a way, which I'm probably sure he already has. He has to figure out a way not to get into a situation where we become predictable when certain players are in the game, right? And when I say that, I'm speaking specifically about Deuce Vaughn, right? We don't want him to be a gadget guy. We don't do gadget stuff. We want him to be a part of this team to the point where when he's in the game, you don't know what we're gonna do. You don't want it to be like, oh, he's in the game. This is a Deuce package, so Deuce gonna get the ball. You said 35-14. That'll be a hell of a score, Tammy. And I'm here for it. We're not playing. Oh, Zeke is playing. Oh, I said I'm. I almost forgot Zeke went on the team no more. You said I hope Zeke run over Philly. I was like, we're not playing Philly tomorrow. Does Zeke not on the team? Yes, yes. The Patriots are playing Philly. Yeah, yeah. I. What time is their game? Is their game at noon? I definitely need to watch that because I need to look at Zeke. And I also have Juju Smith-Schuster in fantasy, so I gotta see what he does. You said we need a sack tomorrow. We're gonna get multiple sacks. What you mean, bro? What you mean? What you mean, bro? We sacked him 8 times the last game. So I mean, let's get him 16 times in the game. How about that? What that sound? What that look like? What does that look like? Nah, Thomas, they don't. They really don't. Dave Moore, what it do, bro? I can't. He said, oh, Zeke's playing Philly. My dumb ass. We're not playing Philly tomorrow. Wait till I get my sound effects board, bro. Y'all gonna hate me. Y'all gonna hate the hell out of me. It's 2:25 my time, so probably 4:25 is okay. Oh, Tammy, you on the West Coast? Like a Parsons fan. What's up? I know I had a brain fart, Cowboy. It happens. It happens. It happens. No, because when he said it, I was just thinking in my head, like, wait a minute. Oh, you're in Canada. Awesome. Awesome. Shout out to Canada. Beautiful country. Let me tell you something. I enjoyed the time that I spent up there. I definitely need to go back. Oh, you're from Saskatchewan. Wonderful. Oh, I know it get cold as hell up there in the wintertime though. Woo Lord, Tammy. Get your hat and gloves. Cause in the wintertime, I'm not going up there in the winter. I like cold weather or cool weather, but it be that uh I like to call it off the lake breeze. It's something else. That off the water cold. It be so cold, your bones start to click. Your bone, you know when you be so cold, your bone, you can feel it in your bones. You be like, shh. It's almost like the cold was disrespectful to your outfit. It like cut through you as if you was butt naked out there. That's what it felt like. Oh yeah, definitely to send some of that cold to Texas because Texas be so damn hot. You can fry an egg on the sidewalk. Shit. I mean one time. I mean one time when I drove when me and my cousin before my cousin passed away in 2017. We drove to Texas, right? Um, I'll tell you the story. We drove to Texas in my um in my Buick Roadmaster wagon that I used to have. Y'all remember a Buick Roadmaster wagon? The wood grain jump? So I'm driving and we get to Texas and my brakes failed. So we had to literally like go to the store, change the brakes right there. So we're jacking the car. We on the side. We pulled up like in this hotel parking lot, and it's hot as shit. And mind you, it's May. It's not even like summertime yet. At the point, it was like the beginning of May. No, no, no. Was it April? It was like late April, early May. It was so damn hot. I was like, yo, what the I'm out there, and a turtle. I don't know where the turtle came from. A turtle crawled by and was like, looked at me and was like this. You know how they move slow? He was like, "Give me water." I said, "Bruh, shout out to you, bruh." Oh, Brad Harris. Woo. Hey, appreciate that. Cowboys for life. I live in Wisconsin and used to wear all my cowboy gear downtown. I've never been to Wisconsin, but are they the Badgers? Wisconsin produces a lot of great offensive linemen. Them Badgers, yes. Shout out to the Badgers. Um, but yeah, but you in that area though, I'm pretty sure even in Wisconsin, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of Cowboy fans there too. I mean, believe it or not, those of you that don't know, if you've never been here in the DC, Maryland, Virginia area, um, there's a lot of Cowboy fans here too. I mean, it's Cowboy fans that live in DC, like to the point that like when you be looking at the Commander fans, like we actually outnumber you guys here, which is crazy because we ain't even in Texas. So when we go to FedEx Field, it's always more Dallas Cowboy jerseys than it is Commanders fan jerseys, which is the craziest shit. I've never seen that in any stadium, in any other stadium in it, that I've been to in the United States. I've never seen that the visiting team is more than the damn home team. This is ridiculous. Division games are close most times, but it'd be close, but the score won't reflect it. Uh, and I think that what it's going to be a lot of things that happen in this game, and you're right. It's going to be a lot of things that affect it. Now, if Darren Waller doesn't play, oh, you because all they got to at that point, all they got to do is stop Saquon, and it's going to be over. What do you think of New York Giants tight end? Well, but like I just said, Darren Waller is a good tight end. He came from the Raiders. Um, I think they only gave up on him because of injuries, and it's funny that they gave up on him because of injuries, and then as soon as he gets to the Giants, Oh my god, I got a hamstring. I got a hammy. Pull the hammy. But when he's healthy, he's dangerous. So if he doesn't play, that would be great for us. I will be in Dallas next week. It's gonna be hot as hell. Yeah, bro. It's always hot. Hot all year round. That one year they had that blizzard, that snowstorm, that was the weirdest. That's how you know that the world coming to an end soon. Whenever like it get cold in Texas, it's a problem. Something happened. Mother Nature slipped a disc or something. I don't know. She fell or something. I don't know. Thank you, Badgers, for Travis Frederick. Miss him at center. I do miss Travis Frederick. Man, I want to know how he's doing. Like, I'm surprised he doesn't come around a team like that. But you know, having that condition and stuff that made him retire early, like, I really felt bad for him. Yes, O linemen and running backs as well. But I I see more offensive linemen coming out of there. Wisconsin, also Nebraska. What's the other school that produces a lot of good? It's another school too. You said here in Miami too, it's more Cowboy fans than Dolphins. Really? In Miami, Big J? I've been to Miami before. I went to Miami last year. I was supposed to go again this year for my skate trip, but I'm not gonna get to go. I got money issue, got the financial woes, man. I gotta wait till next year. But the last time I went to Miami though, it was cool though. I guess you could say I didn't see a lot of dolphin. I seen some dude wearing an old Joe Montana jersey though. I did see that. I was like, that's throwback, son. Remember Darren Waller when he played at Georgia Tech? Yeah, he was always a big dude, always big, strong. He reminded me of Cook, Jared Cook, the dude that scored on us that made us lose the game in 2016, that game, the playoff game against Green Bay when Mike McCarthy was the Green Bay coach. Y'all remember that? Yeah, y'all remember that? Y'all remember how we got upset and we cried? I went home and cried. I cried all night. It was terrible. Are you optimistic of how the new offense is going to be? Yes, Brandon, I am very optimistic about it. I was just speaking to it earlier in the live stream that it's going to be predicated to Dak's strengths, right? Predicated on getting the ball out faster, which is most important. So when teams try to blitz you, because how do you think that the Giants are going to play us, right? What do you think that the Giants are going to do? There's no tape on us this year, right? On this year's team, there's no tape on either side. What tape do you think they're going to use for this game specifically to try to beat us? They're going to look at some stuff from when Kellen Moore was the coordinator, and they're going to try to find weaknesses from that, and they're going to try to maximize that, and they're going to guess on where we're weak at, right? They're going to look at our injury report and be like, oh, well, Tyron Smith is hurt, Tyler Smith is hurt. Oh, their offensive line isn't as great as it normally was before, so maybe we can exploit this. Maybe we can do something to counteract this to make this better. What can we do? What can we do to frustrate this team? Hmm? What can we do? They're gonna blitz the shit out of us. That's what they're gonna do. Their defensive coordinator Wink, they're gonna blitz. They're gonna blitz often. Ashawn Robinson, Dexter Lawrence. They might even use Ojulari out there. They're going to apply pressure on us. But the good thing about Dak is that a lot of people don't know is he's good when being blitzed. Dak is also great in hurry up offenses. We have speed now with Brandon Cooks and Deuce Vaughn and Tony Pollard, and this offense is gonna be moving fast. And older teams that we play are going to get ran over. Now, the Giants are probably going to play us a little harder because the simple fact, one, they're a division team. Two, they have the defensive guys to do it. Now, if they try to stop one thing with us, we'll just do it again with the other. No, but they can't even watch preseason tape because there's nothing that shows what we're doing. Why do you think that preseason is so bland? There's no game plan. You're running shells of plays. You're running basic stuff. You're running stuff that they run in high school. You're not. There's no game plan. Now, maybe in some preseason games they want to try to do something fun for particular players that are like in that particular realm. But it's nothing that is going to show you what they're going to do in a regular season. No team is dumb enough to do that. Definitely praying for everybody healthy because our offensive line is slim. There's no room for error. Everything has to be tight. So they're going to blitz us a lot. They're definitely going to do that. I feel like if we contain, I'm getting too much into the stuff that I'm talking about in the video tomorrow, but you contain Saquon Barkley, and if Waller plays, pretty much it. I mean, Darius Slayton. I mean, he's a deep ball wide receiver, but I mean, and of course their quarterback. He's the last time we played them, he had like I think 56 yards rushing himself. Why? Because we contained everything else. So he was just running out of the pocket because he didn't have nobody to throw the ball to. So I love our young group of tight ends. They're a tight knit group. They work with one another all the time. So I love their camaraderie. I love their chemistry because chemistry is everything, right? We talked about having that chemistry is important because if you don't have it, then if y'all hate each other, then y'all not gonna play together. But this defense, raw. It's definitely pick your poison, bro. Do I think Deuce is gonna be running back too? Really, I think it's Rico Dowdle. But the way that we're gonna run these running backs in this offense is not gonna matter who's 1, 2, and 3 because they're gonna mix them up anyway. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a mixed bag of these guys. So you really don't know what you're dealing with. You might have because like I said, I don't believe that Tony Pollard is a bell cow back. He's not. You have to have thunder and lightning with him, which was the reason why I said in the first place why I was upset why we lost Zeke. Because it wasn't that Zeke lost so much, it was just more of how we just didn't utilize our run game correctly before. If we had to utilize our run game correctly, because I can imagine if Zeke was in this particular offense that we're about to run this year, oh shit. Everybody that was talking shit about Zeke wouldn't talk about it no more. Because they'd be like, well, damn, what happened? We, what did we say earlier? Coaching matters. I'm just saying. Oh, definitely not sleeping on Paris Campbell. I don't. I just said earlier in the live stream, I'm not sleeping on nothing the Giants have. I was trying to tell our fellow fans that what you should not do is just think that we're just going to go in there and throw and run 40 on these guys. We're not going to do that. But I believe wholeheartedly that will win the game. I believe that, but it ain't gonna be easy. It's not gonna be a cakewalk. Shit, even the Lions are good. And I even said before they played Kansas City on Thursday, I said y'all need to watch out for the Lions. They're gonna be a new team in the NFC that's trying to come up in the world. So you gotta be careful about them Lions. Ooh, them Lions is ready. You seen Zeke's new bling, both numbers 15 and 21. Oh yeah. Yep. hmm Two numbers that are synonymous in his life. Zeke loved the Cowboys. He will always have love and respect for the Cowboys, and I'm pretty sure that he will come back and retire with the Cowboys, or retire as a Cowboy. I'm pretty sure he's going to do that. You said if we lose, you can't go back to work. Well, well, Tammy, thank God that we're going to win because you don't have to go out there and go try to find another job. I can see Tammy right now. Let me get on Indeed. Let's see. Let's see. Put the resume in here just in case. But no, I'm confident that we're gonna get this game. I just don't think that it's gonna be like we're gonna run away with it. We're not gonna blow these guys out. You know what I mean? Because the Giants are a better team. As long as they got Brian Dayball as their coach, they're gonna be something. Because Brian is a great coach. I give him all that credit, and he is going to put Daniel Jones in a place to succeed, and that's what he's been doing. He literally, like Daniel Jones needs to go out and buy his coach something for Christmas this year. Like, go get him something nice. Like, go buy him something. Like, go buy him a car or something. Because the simple fact that this guy revitalized your career, and he is solely responsible for that. Yeah, he sure ain't no Ben McAdoo, which is crazy because Ben McAdoo is with us right now. Do y'all know that? Did y'all know that? Do y'all know that? Ben McAdoo is on our staff. That's a fun fact. I don't know if y'all know that. He's a consultant for the Dallas Cowboys. Wonder how Tammy's coworkers have felt about for the last 10 years. Man, look, it be like that. Jerry puts Jimmy in the ring of honor and we win the Super Bowl. That would be great. Man, we've been talking about him put. I don't know what that issue is with Jimmy Johnson. I don't even want to know at this point. I'm at the point where I'm like, you know what? I don't even care no more. Oh, you didn't know that, Brandon? Yeah, Ben McAdoo is on our staff. He is a consultant for the Dallas Cowboys. They utilize him basically for uh, talent scouting, trends, algorithms, uh, probabilities. Like for instance, if I go forward on 4th and 1, what is the probability of me getting that 1 yard? Um, the game is going to be close first half somewhere either for halftime or in the third quarter. The Giants are going to try to get cute. It's going to be the turning point. Yep. Well, the turning point is when Diggs gets an interception. Yeah. Oh, what up, Benny? What's going on, man? Am I the only active Cowboy fan? Oh, you are the only active Cowboy fans where you were. Oh, that's interesting. I think he wants to win one first, then put Jimmy in. As much as I hate that, I think you're right, Dave. You might be right. You might be right, bro. Unbelievable. You selfish son of a. Troy used to live in DC. I don't live in DC. I live in Maryland. Who's Stephon Gilmore covering? He's covering wide receiver number 2. So what is it? Sterling Shepard shut down Darius Slayton and Sterling Shepard. Who you gonna throw it to? Interception. You gonna throw it to Trayvon Diggs? What are you gonna do? I'm excited to see Stephon Gilmore in the Dallas Cowboy jersey in a real game. That's what I'm looking for. You understand what I'm saying? I don't know what it is that makes your wheels turn, but what makes my wheels turn is seeing Stephon Gilmore on that defense in that first game of the season. You feel what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Turning point. Turning point. I like our kicker though. Brandon Aubrey. I think he's going, what up, Coco? Coco in the building. Coco in the building. She gave me the all the whys. You know what I'm saying? um, yeah, he full of pride. Let Jimmy live. He needs to be put in there. Like that ego that Jerry Jones. I'm like, you old is dirt, bro. You old, bro. Like, cut it. Just do what you gotta do. Just do what you gotta do. My man Rome is live now too. And I know he about to be talking about the same stuff I'm talking about. Shout out to Rome, man. That's my dude. Um, yeah, that's secondary, bro. Who you gonna throw to? Who you gonna throw to? Interception. Y'all, tomorrow night I'm gonna be geeking. I'm gonna be geeking. Y'all. I'm just happy football season is back. Y'all about to get all the E2 blue tomorrow. Y'all getting all of this tomorrow. You gotta take. Yes, Troy Cooks is a dog, bro. Like everybody keep talking about, oh, Cooks is washed because he went from team to team. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. That ain't true. Cause this might be the last. Mess around. This might be the last team that Brandon Cooks play for. Keep playing. Cause Cooks like it here. When he got traded, he was like, oh, I'm out of Houston, going to another Texas team, a better team. Because I'm not about to be here with this rookie quarterback and everybody else gone. Who you gonna throw to? It doesn't matter who you throw it to. Hey, pick your poison. Pick your poison. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? So look, just picture this, right? You got Trayvon Diggs, you got Stephon Gilmore, and then in the slot you got Deron Bland. You got Deron Bland. All three of them. All three of them. It's a triangle upside down. All three of them don't get interceptions. Diggs gonna get an interception, and he gonna be like, shh. He gonna hush the crowd in New York. And Giants fans gonna be like, "Ayo, B, I thought we was gonna win this. Ayo, B. I'm about to stomp one of these Cowboy fans out with my Tim boots on." No, that's not gonna happen. I love them with their confidence. Keep being confident. I need you to be confident, Giants. Because all they can say about us is just keep bringing up the past, right? This is the present, just so you know. I don't know if you know, but it ain't the past; it's the present. So, you know, and I like presents. So I'm gonna leave it at that. You know, they do what they want to do. Dallas tried to get Cooks too. They did. They tried to get him. They did. They tried to get Gilmore 2 years ago too. This whole getting Gilmore and Cooks, this ain't a new thing. They tried to get both of them in the past. and I'm here for it. Who you gonna throw to? Y'all, that's gonna be in y'all head all day tomorrow. Y'all gonna wake up in the morning, brush your teeth. Who you gonna throw to? Some of y'all gonna be at church tomorrow morning. Who you gonna throw to? Interception. Interception. Oh my God. It's gonna be in y'all head. Watch. And y'all gonna be like, that daggone E2. Y'all gonna be mad at me. Y'all gonna be mad at me come tomorrow. Right now, all of our opponents this year are still thinking we running that Scott Linehan, Kellen Moore. Bruh, I said that. I said they keep. First of all, Giant fan tried to argue with me the other day, right? This is how they don't do research. One of them said, how you gonna beat us with Anthony Brown?" I said, "You said who? Who?" He said Anthony Brown. I said, "You know Anthony Brown ain't on the team no more, right?" Anthony Brown got picked up by another team. He's like on a whole nother team. Yes, Tammy. Welcome to the crew. Welcome to the crew, Tammy. That's my thing. How are you going to sit here and try to argue with me? For real? You gonna you gonna sit here and you gonna argue with me, and you talk about some daggone Anthony Brown that don't even play for the team no more. What in the world? But Dave, where Dave? Where they gonna get advantage? What is their advantage? What? Their coach? Because I got all respect for their coach. Dayball got it. But my thing is this: I have to look at it from a different perspective, right? Because me being a content creator, I have to like I can't be a fanboy. I can't. I can't. If you talk to Vosh Lombardi, you talk to Scott Walker Still, you talk to Mark Holmes, you talk to Cowboys blog, you talk to Rome, you talk to all these other Dallas Cowboy YouTubers out here, right? Law Nation, they will tell you we all used to be fanboys before we were content creators. But now that we're doing this YouTube thing, we have to think differently, right? Yes, I think like you guys too, but I also have to rationalize things in a different way because as a content creator, you have to be able to structure yourself accordingly. I can't just be a cheerleader and a home and what they call it a homer. Can't be a homer. I used to be, but I think differently now. I give respect and credit where it's due, and I talk a little trash when I need to too. So you know, but y'all know, y'all, those of you that have known me for a long time, y'all know my biggest pet peeve is disrespect. As long as you don't disrespect, it's all good. Now, what irritates me is the ignorance, right? The lack of common sense that people have. And I know that common sense ain't too common no more, but come on. Like there's got to be something that plays a factor in this, right? So when people see things, right, they just reverberate the same crap that they hear from somebody else outside. Like if say for instance if LaShawn McCoy, if Shady says something off the wall, or if Stephen A. Smith says something crazy, somebody's gonna reverberate that same garbage and say, "Well, we're not good because this person said." But I don't give a darn what he said. Right? Even if we still had Brown, they still wouldn't have a chance. And to be honest with you, I didn't hate Anthony Brown. He was a serviceable cornerback. He was. He ain't no Stephon Gilmore, but he was a serviceable cornerback. I'm not going to disrespect Anthony Brown. I miss him for depth purposes. I do. But, it is what it is. Sometimes players have to move on from teams and make those hard decisions. Because look at Zeke. I know it was hard for him to leave the Cowboys. I mean, you got a big mansion in Frisco, right? Um, this is your home. I thought he was going to be with the Dallas Cowboys forever. I didn't think he would play for anybody else. That's why I was a little afraid when the offseason started clicking. Everybody kept talking about him, but um, again, he seems to be doing okay. So I ain't hearing nothing about him. You said Anthony Brown was a liability on the other side. No, no, no more. I mean, this is the thing. Even if we still had him, he's still better than the Giants rolling out two rookies as cornerbacks. We are going to pass the ball all over them. They're starting two rookie cornerbacks. Mm, that sounds like death and destruction. Brown was a very low draft pick that overperformed the status. Good luck in Houston. Wait, he got picked up by Houston? Oh, you mean Noah Brown? Noah Brown is in Houston. I thought we were talking about Anthony Brown. What team was? I thought he got picked up by hold on. Who he get picked up by? Hold on. Oh, he with the Steelers. Yeah, the Steelers put him on their practice squad. That's what they did. Yep, Anthony Brown is a Steeler. Yeah, he pulled a Dez, held on till he couldn't no longer. Yeah, he tried, man. I was also sad when Dez left too because that was another wide receiver duo that I love. Dez and Terrence Williams. Y'all remember that duo? That was my dudes right there. When the last time we had two stud cornerbacks? I don't know. Not since was it Larry Brown and was it Larry Brown and Everson Walls? It was definitely the Everson Walls era. Yeah, I heard it was gonna rain tomorrow in New York too. So that's another thing. I don't. We'll see. We'll see. But that just means the defense just need to do their thing. If you contain Saquon Twinkle Toes Barkley, you're gonna be good. I had lost my train of thought. I was gonna say something. Dang. Now Neville Gallimore has a lot to play for now because they gave him a pay cut. He had a $1.2 million pay cut. Ooh, ooh, that's gotta suck. Oh, you said Kevin Smith? Oh yeah. My top three wide receiver duos. Top three. Michael Irvin, Alvin Harper, Dez Bryant, Terrence Williams. And I'm gonna say right now, even though we haven't seen the game yet, CeeDee Lamb and Brandon Cooks. Let's go. Oh yeah, Michael, Michael. Shout out to Michael Holmes. Michael be like, "Oh come on!" I don't think Michael gonna be there tomorrow though. I think he said he's gonna be there for week 2, but I don't think he's gonna be there tomorrow. But nah, Big J, he do that though. Oh come on! Oh my god, that don't have me in tears. Oh my goodness. Um. Oh my god. The all come on, and he'd be like, and then he'd be like, just get off the field, just get off the field. Oh, your boy get frustrated. I just be laughing, yo. I just be like, oh my god, that is absolutely ridiculously hilarious. Like, what else can you do? They trash. They trash. How many sacks are you predicting? I'm saying at least 6. I'm gonna go with that, Harold. I'm gonna say about 6. Last time we played him, it was about 8. So I wouldn't be surprised. But when I do my matchup video tomorrow, I'll be putting those in. I'm gonna do my game prediction, all that. So for the people that did miss my live, I'm gonna do that. Oh, Lola, you left? I didn't even know you left, Lola. Yes, I'm still live. I'm about to get off in a second because I know Rome is live now. I don't want to interfere with his live. But yeah, I'm gonna get off in a minute. Because I gotta go get my hair cut early in the morning too. Gotta get ready for tomorrow. Who you gonna throw to? Hey, look, let's make this our let's make this season, right? On my channel. This is gonna be our little inside song, right? All right, so y'all gotta do it with me, right? Uh yeah, y'all can do a Rome raid. Rome gotta do it back to me too. So when y'all go to Rome's channel, tell Rome, y'all go ahead raid Rome's channel real quick, and then when y'all come back, tell him to roam my channel too. So that's how we gonna do that. Shout out to my man Rome. Matter of fact, let me do it on my phone because I can roam them too while I'm on my phone, while I'm still live streaming on mine. What up, Tony? Yeah, we definitely gonna and speaking of, I know Mark is tripping right now too, because I know he's sick of the bullshit. He ready for the game. He tired of people talking trash. Chub Chub, what up? Who you gonna throw to? Who you gonna throw to? Interception. All right, y'all go raid Rome and come back and holler. I'm about to go on his live now too. I gotta get through the ads. Shout out to Rome. He got 258 people watching his channel right now. Okay, so you said Shady McCoy has a ring by not suiting up. I know, right? Hold on, I'm trying to see if he sees it. Somebody predicted 42-13. Um, you said you predicted we hold the Giants under 100 yards rushing. That's believable.
Entertainment, definitely one of the Cowboy Godfathers. Been doing this for a minute. Salute, E2 Blue. You know what I'm saying? Been in the game for a minute. We got respect to OGs when they come in here. What's good with you? I ain't miss nobody else. I'll be trying to keep up with the chat. Oh, we both live. Oh, my fault, dog. I didn't know you was live right now. You make E2 Blue of mine. E2 Blue been in the game for a minute. You gotta show love. Gotta show love. Salute, my brother. Salute.
Y'all see that respect right there?
You know, I just think it's just crazy.
That is mutual. Like, that is mutual respect.
Football got that stupid logo up when they disrespecting Dak Prescott and Micah Parsons. The national media, you got Pat McAfee. I think it was like 4-1, 3-1, 4-1.
So I'm gonna turn them down. So that y'all hear that? Y'all hear that? That is mutual respect. That's mutual love right there. Let me tell y'all. Y'all should be proud to be Dallas Cowboy fans. I'm gonna tell you why. Because we have our fan base is international. This is the reason why we are America's team. We're not even just America's team no more. We the world's team. Can we just say we the world's team now? Death Star is synonymous. You look at us content creators, right? You look at all us. You see the respect that me and Rome show each other right here. That's love right there. There is no better. I'm gonna say it. There's no better content creators than Dallas Cowboy YouTubers. There's nobody like us. No other team. No other team has our fan base. So when y'all hear people click clacking, whoop de wooing, talking all that stuff about the Dallas Cowboys, cut it. Because at the end of the day, y'all although we didn't win the Super Bowl who cares? There's a lot of teams that ain't won a Super Bowl in a long time. Commanders ain't won a Super Bowl in a long time. Bengals don't even have one. So at the end of the day, we look at what see the thing is, we look at what Tom Brady did, right? That is a once in a damn. That will never happen again. I don't think there's going to be any other quarterback ever to win that much. Right? That's how hard it is to win a bowl. How many coaches do you know that are coaching right now that have more than one Super Bowl? I'll wait because there ain't none. It's hard. I mean, outside of Bill Belichick, we already excluded that, right? But it's hard to win multiple bowls like that. It's a lot of things that got to go your way. On top of that, for people who know the real history of this YouTube football content creation, Cowboy fans started to facts, facts, facts. Not to disrespect any other fans YouTubers because I do value some other guys like Rio. Rio's it like the Washington Commanders. They got a few good YouTubers on their side. Giants, they maybe got one that I respect. But the other one, I'm not gonna speak his name because he is not allowed on my channel. Like, period. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Um, Eagles, I respect Philly 500. Definitely much respect to Philly 500. He does his thing. He holds that down. Laura Brunson, I don't know much about Laura Brunson, but yeah, Demetrius, you're right. But we're not gonna speak on that name though. That name ain't allowed on this channel. And if y'all ever see him come in this channel, block that shit soon as you see it. And I'm not playing. So back to what I was saying, because I don't wanna lose my religion out here. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to stay positive. I'm just saying. Um, we the ish. It's what we do, bro. This is our realm. So I feel like people are just doing things now for clickbait. We have to realize now that this is not. It's hard to be a Cowboy fan, right? Because we get hated on left and right. We forever and a day we have to protect Dak Prescott and protect Tony Romo when he was the quarterback. And it's just the thing of the star, right? It's the most hated and the most loved team in the NFL. That's just where we at. And there's no such thing as a bandwagon Cowboy fan because we ain't won since '95. So how you gonna bandwagon a team that ain't won nothing, right? But we're favorited because we talk about what did NBC just say? We wish that we can have Cowboys primetime game every week. That's what NBC said. Well, they got us week one. They got us tomorrow. So if they could get us every week primetime, they would. Now it's funny because we only got one noon game this year, and that's against the Panthers. And that's because the Panthers is this year. And I really feel sorry for Adam Thielen because I feel like the Panthers are the new I feel like the Panthers are the new Titans. You go to that team to die, like your career just ends. Seem like we have more of our own fans hating on that. I noticed that, Demetrius. I noticed that, and I don't understand why. I don't. What are we doing? Now you look at this division, right? This division has gotten stronger. We used to be the NFC least. Now we're the NFC beast. You know what I'm saying? We are now like in the talks of potentially having all of our teams go to the playoffs at the same time. Even the Commanders have boosted their roster, right? We already knew that they already had a good front seven, but it was just their offense that needed to catch up. We know they got Scary Terry out there, but with the emergence of Sam Howell, their young quarterback, I just feel like they're going to like literally. be a team that can be reckoned with. We talked about the Giants because we play them tomorrow. The Giants with Brian Dayball, they have become a much better team. The Eagles, the Eagles are right there with us. We're 1A, 1B. When you look at the best defenses in the league, I would say Dallas Cowboys and Eagles right there. You can say the Eagles have the best defense, the Cowboys have the second best, or you can say the Cowboys have the best defense, or the Eagles have the second best. I don't care how you put it. We're 1A, 1B. That's how I feel. And then everybody else is behind that. San Francisco is behind that, right behind us. Um, I think the Saints got a pretty good defense this year. The Giants have a good defense. They're like rated 5. So I mean, you gotta make sure that you keep your offensive line strengthened, and we got to do that. I'll be honest. If Sam Howell is good, the Commanders will be really good. Yes, yes, and they have a lot of faith in Sam Howell. They do. They think that Sam Howell is going to take them to the promised land. The fan base is really loving Sam Howell, and not just the fan base, but the team itself. And I live here in Maryland, right? I'm 15 minutes away from FedEx Field right now, so I see this all the time. They're rallying around that, and now that you got Magic Johnson as the part owner of the team, he was just here at their practice or whatever, talking to the team and stuff, getting them riled up, ready for week 1. They are going to be a better team because they don't have to deal with that crap ownership anymore that they were dealing with when they had Dan Snyder. Their team is going to be renewed, which sucks for us, but good for them. They have a little too much faith. There was one fan who said he liked Patrick Mahomes. I also feel like people are just people don't do research, right? People are just like I said, it's that listening to that outside media noise that's the irritating thing to me. I don't like it. I don't like it at all, Russ. I don't. So, people can feel how they want to feel and say what they want to say, but the facts are facts. Facts are facts. A Commander fan on Law Show that is says Sam was like Pat. No, he's not. Sam Howell is going to be a good quarterback. I will give him that, but he's got time to develop. He is not in the same category or the same atmosphere as Pat Mahomes. You know, and we talked about the whole Dak Prescott thing, right? A lot of our fan base that claim that they don't like Dak Prescott. I'm like, well, who are you going to be? Who are you going to have a quarterback? Who? Tell me who's going to be the quarterback of this team if Dak's not it right now. People look at Dak like he's a bad quarterback, and I'm like, how can you even think that? How? How can you think that? There are fans of other teams that have come to me and be like, yo, E2, I don't know why your fan base be tripping about Dak because I would love to have him as my quarterback. That's respect, bro. Kadarius Tony pulled a Noah Brown 2 nights ago. I know. I know. No, but you know what's funny? Nobody's talking about that. Nobody said anything about it. But let me get off this live though, because I've been on too long. I've been on an hour and 34 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and let Rome have his time. Um, look out for my video tomorrow, guys. Oh, any last questions, comments, concerns before I log off, guys? Remember when they said Carson Wentz was better than where he is now? I know, right? We talked about that. 2016. Dak Prescott is the only quarterback right now that's starting for his team in that class. Oh boy. Um, look out for my video tomorrow, guys. I'm gonna be doing the matchup video before the game. Um, If I don't get a chance to go live tomorrow, you guys can see me on Mark Holmes' channel. I'll be on his channel tomorrow. Um, Coco, thanks for coming in. Coco, you got to get on the live streams more again because you know you're a moderator, sweetheart. You got to be on this. You got to be on it. Um, you said Bama about to go down, so Dallas winning. Choo choo. That's it. Shout out to all my moderators, man. Shout out to all my day one. Shout out to Tammy. Shout out to Tammy for coming in here. Um, and joining the channel. I appreciate it all the way from Canada. Shout out to you, ma'am. Also, too, I want to end. I want to end. I know some of you guys don't know. I want to end on this. Guys, send prayers up for Rashid. He's a stinking New York Giants fan. Most of you guys know. Um, Rashid, as y'all know, Rashid has issues with diabetes, and he's in the hospital right now. They had to cut his leg off. They had to cut one of his legs off. So Rashid's in the hospital right now. He was a little scared. He needed some love. Shout out to Mark Holmes for being there with him the whole time. I don't care what y'all think about Mark, but Mark is a good dude. Mark is a good dude. The fact that like he was the one that took him to the hospital and was there with him and made him feel better about his situation, and the fact that Rashid now has one leg, and he when he comes home, I want you guys when he does come back on the channel on Mark's channel, I want y'all to show him so much love. We know that he's a Giant fan, but he's still a part of our family, right? He's been there since I started my channel. I met Rashid back when I first started doing my channel. When we went to Texas for the even before the Leighton Vander Esch draft. But shout out to Mark. Prayers up for Rashid, man. I know that was a scary experience for him, but the doctors did him well. The surgery went well. He's doing okay right now. He's just gonna be healing, right? So, yeah, um, definitely pray for your boy. Um, as much as we joke and talk crap to Rashid, that's still our homeboy. That's still our man. So much love to him, and I'm sure that we'll. I don't know if he's going to be at Marks on Sunday because he just had the surgery yesterday, and I think he had to clean up. He had to get the shaping because they got to shape it. Um, they did that this morning, so I don't know how much longer he's going to be in the hospital. But if he's still in the hospital tomorrow, I'm gonna try to go see him before I go to Marks. But um, yeah, so prayers up for Rashid. Everybody, I know you guys are excited for game one tomorrow. We got a lot to be happy for. This defense is dominant. This offense is new look. So it's a lot to be excited about. So, y'all pull out all your cowboy paraphernalia wherever you're gonna be at tomorrow. Those of you that are those of you that are in New York, if you're gonna be at the game, those of you that are in Texas that are gonna watch it in Texas, um, wherever you at, show some love. And this live stream tomorrow gonna be lit. So with that being said, y'all, appreciate y'all coming to the channel. Peace and hair grease. I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Peace out.